Topic: Reproduction in vertebrates, diversity of reproductive strategies. Aims of lesson. At the end of this lesson you should be able to know the role of the following reproductive strategies in animals in maximizing reproductive success in different environments, using relevant examples. External fertilization and internal fertilization. Ovipary, ovovivipary and vivipary. Amniotic egg. Precocial and altricial development. Parental care. Introduction. Revise the previous lessons on human reproduction. Concepts and skills. Study the following definitions. Note that at least 2 marks are awarded if you can define a term correctly in the examination. Amniotic egg, the type of egg produced by reptiles that has extraembryonic membranes. Precocial development, the type of development in birds where the hatchling's eyes are open and their bodies are covered with feather. Altricial development, the type of development in some animals where the young are not fully developed and cannot move around immediately after being born or hatched. External fertilization, a type of fertilization in which the nucleus of a sperm fuses with the nucleus of an ovum outside the body of the female. Internal fertilization, the type of fertilization associated with viviparous reproduction. Allantois, the structure in the amniotic egg that stores wastes. Vivipary, a type of reproduction in humans where the fetus develops inside the uterus. Diversity of reproductive strategies. External fertilization takes place outside the female's body, e.g. in fish and amphibians. Large number of gametes are produced. More energy is used to produce a large number of gametes. Internal fertilization takes place inside the female's body. Fewer gametes are produced. Less energy used to produce a small number of gametes. Ovipary, the embryo develops in an egg outside the female's body, e.g. in fish, some birds and reptiles. Large number of gametes are produced, which requires a lot of energy. Ovovivipary, the egg is retained/hatched in the female body and the young are born live. Female produces few eggs, which requires less energy. Vivipary, internal fertilization takes place and the fertilized egg develops into an embryo which is directly connected to the mother as it receives nutrients through a placenta, e.g. mammals. The female produces few gametes, which requires less energy. Amniotic egg, the type of egg produced by reptiles. Birds that has extraembryonic membranes. After internal fertilization, the embryo is enclosed in an egg with a hard shell. Diversity of reproductive strategies. Precocial development, the type of development in some animals, e.g. birds, where the hatchling's eyes are open and their bodies are covered with feather. Most of the energy is used on for prenatal development. Altricial development, the type of development in some animals where the young are not fully developed and cannot move around immediately after being born or hatched. Parental care, a behavioral pattern where parents spend time and energy on the feeding and protection of their offspring. Common errors made by learners in examinations. Learners unable to distinguish between altricial and precocial development. Learners unable to distinguish between ovipary, vivipary and ovovivipary. Consolidation. Define all the terminology relevant to the topic/is covered in this lesson. Work through the questions on vertebrate reproduction in past examination papers.